This is the front line of Kenya's fight against al-Shabab. The bone-dry and dusty expanse stretches out from the Kismayo airport in Somalia's far south. The rebels are only a few kilometres to the north of here. The Kenyans have been dug in for just over a year, watching mostly and fending off al-Shabab attacks. The militants aren't likely to win a direct contest against the heavy weapons, but since they arrived, the Kenyans haven't pushed further into al-Shabab territory either. Their offensive has stalled.
History urges foreign armies to be cautious when coming into Somalia, even if it's been for humanitarian missions like the Americans in the early 90s and the Ethiopians back in 2006. If they've come in too hard and caused too many civilian casualties, Somalis have banded together and driven them out.
The Kenyans crossed into Somalia in 2011 after al-Shabab first kidnapped aid workers and then some tourists. The idea was to push them away from the border and protect the homeland. But the Westgate attack has raised questions about whether the plan is really working.
Our position in Somalia has always been very clear. The country went to Somalia because the al-Shabab activities there were a threat to our national security. That threat has not been eliminated, and therefore we will not reconsider our position. It's been very clear that we will continue to take action on that front until our security and interest in the country is protected.
Now, in the wake of the Westgate attack, the Kenyan military is under intense pressure to go after al-Shabab. But the group has changed. It's apparently less interested in fighting to hold its ground against the Kenyans' big guns and heavy armour.
They're not prepared to engage in any conventional war anyways. They've decided to go underground and for the longer game as opposed to a shorter game. So even if the KDF today attacks al-Shabab positions, that would probably not have a deleterious impact on the Shabab in the shorter term.
As darkness falls, the Kenyans test their weapons. They're probing no man's land beyond the airport to see if anyone shoots back. Tonight, there is no response. Al-Shabab is holding its fire. Greste, Al Jazeera in Kismayo in southern Somalia.